The number one show I know that we all agree on is Break the Bank with X, Lerk, and Dion.
Welcome back to another episode of the Break the Bank podcast. It's your boy Lerk with the homie Charles again. That's it. It's over. He's an official member. He's been initiated. He's not going nowhere. There's nothing anybody could do about it. And if he doesn't want to stay here, he'll be held hostage. That's just how it's going now. That's it.
Bank has been broken.
Bro, so I'm choking all week. Last week we recorded. We talked about the Kendrick Lamar diss. And I asked you if Drake needs to respond. You said fuck all that. You wanted Cole to respond. And that Cole needed to respond. Just a few days later. Cole dropped some shit. Man. And I hit you up. I remember. That what made me laugh so much this morning is that I remember, like, I replayed the conversation in my head. As soon as I saw the post on Instagram, I started laughing because the first thing that came to my head was me sending you that text. Cole responded, and you responded back to me, I'm loving the energy. That was the key right there. You said, I'm loving the energy. And I ain't gonna hold you. Cole went crazy. He low-key bodied him. We're not even gonna get into the fact that Kendrick had 2 balls. He had a whole song. Not even gonna get into the fact that half the album sounded like it was directed at Kendrick. And then we fast forward to today. I'm gonna let you take over now. What happened today when you woke up, Charles?
Nigga apologize, fam. In a rap beef. Said it wasn't sitting right with his soul. And then I had to listen to a bunch of niggas copying please and saying that this man was mature. He wasn't about to die in that rap beef. It was competition. He was okay. He was gonna be just fucking fine. And that man apologized and bigged him up. What did Schoolboy Q say to that man when he at the behind stage at the Dream Joker? I'm embarrassed. I'm embarrassed for rap. I'm embarrassed for the baby. He had to shoot a nigga in Walmart to get North Carolina niggas represented, and here you are just laying down for somebody. I'm embarrassed for Petey Pablo. Michael Jordan Michael Jordan about to say saying he's from Brooklyn now. He's back to being from Brooklyn. Steph Curry is ashamed of this nigga. Like this nigga let all of North Carolina down. He let every light skinned nigga down. He let you and me down. Like, what are you doing?
Yo, listen.
I'm gonna tell you right now, this nigga is trash. This shit is niggas trash. Like, what do you even like? I don't want to hear you rap about being the best no more. I don't want to hear you rap about how you got none of that no more, bro. You niggas been pocket check you, bro. You've been pocket checked on in front of the world. Like, bro, I'm done. This nigga is softer than Jermaine O'Neal, Jermaine Jackson, Jermaine Cole. Like this nigga is bottom 3 Jermaine, bro. Like this nigga is. It's gonna take me a minute.
Right.
And then and then your next album coming out is called The Fall Off. Bro, you tripping? You tweaking?
Now the fall off is a part of a series. It's a part of a series. So I understand. But the irony of the fall off coming out after all this is crazy. Bro said, I pray. He said, I pray bro don't really feel some type of way. And if he do, I got my chin. I'll take your best shot. I'll take it on the chin. Yeah. Yeah, it was crazy. It's like everybody know Cole not like that.
Right.
Everybody know Cole not like that. Everybody know Kendrick not like that. Kendrick has made it perfectly clear throughout his music. He is from the hood, but he is not hood. He's from the streets, but he's not from the streets. He's from the hood, but he ain't lived that street life. He wasn't outside like that. And when he was outside, he wasn't banging. Like he'll defend himself, but he not in that. He's not about that life. Everybody knows that y'all fuck with each other, that y'all cool with each other.
Right.
This ain't the first time Kendrick came at the entire, the first time Kendrick came at the entire rap game. This time he came at you and Drake. Again, everybody knows that y'all cool. Everybody knows that neither one of y'all is like that. This was not some hood beef. This wasn't two trap rappers that really beefing in the hood making songs about each other. This ain't no drill rap. This isn't Jay-Z versus Nas. This ain't Jada versus Beans. This is Cole versus Kendrick. You had an opportunity, and for a brief moment, you seized it. Because how cold was it that he drops an album, right? The final track on the album is a diss track to Kendrick. But a few tracks before that, you had two Cali rappers. One of them is Kendrick's former label mate and his bro. You had his bro on a track on the album and then dissed him on the same fucking album. And you went hard. I was dead ass talking about how you can't hold your own against Kendrick last week. In round one, you type had it because Kendrick only had a few bars. You had a whole song, and the song was fire. And some of the shit you was type speaking facts. To take it back and say, I'm sorry. I hope my fans can forgive me. I hope bro can forgive me. I hope God can forgive me. I hope God can guide me back to the path I'm supposed to be on because I'm misbehaving. And I did this because my boys was in my ear and the world wanted me to respond. But I didn't really feel that way. I didn't mean it. I couldn't sleep. It's crazy. It's crazy. You soft like Shaman. Shout out to Kobe. You soft like Shaman. And what's crazy is that I fucked with you, Cole. I fucked with you. Yes, everything I said about you last week, I stand on. And this is just further proof right here. I fucked with you, Cole. I said you can't hold your own against Kendrick or even with Kendrick, and I meant it because Kendrick is just on a different level lyrically. But I fucked with you. I lost all respect for you after this. And as a byproduct of you doing this bullshit, somehow it made me like DJ Academics.
Yeah.
I don't even fuck with Act.
I was literally thinking the same exact thing when I was watching Act's video earlier. Like, I'm Act. This is the first time in a while I've been on Act's side. I don't know because he was eating meat. He was fucking Meek up the other day when he told Meek he from Gotham City. That shit was hilarious. He's like, nigga, you a crime fighter by day and a thug by night. Nigga think you in Gotham City, bro. I almost lost it.
That would have had me weak. But the way he responded to this apology, the way he was coming at at J. Cole, the way he was defending hip hop because of J. Cole. I don't think I've ever agreed with Act much, ever. Never really liked him. He's a piece of shit. And he a bitch too.
Because it's like,
and it's
I
like
think the disappointment comes just because everybody knows it wasn't about to get to that level, dude. It wasn't even that serious. Like you could have. It's not that serious. We all know.
Even if it was that serious, even if it was, that would actually make it worse. If y'all was two street dudes, that makes it even worse that you apologize. But the fact that you apologize like a little bitch is crazy. The fact that you said I'm gonna turn the other cheek is crazy. Folks, it's crazy though. Yo, like, bro, I fucked with you, but I lost all respect for you. From now on, do not call Kendrick Kendrick. Don't call him K Dot. Don't call him nothing but daddy. Cause that's how you acting right now. You acting like you his son and you just stepped out of line and now you trying to apologize before you get a spanking.
Say he the best at anything.
Bro, and then like you was talking tough on the whole album. The whole album. On every album you've ever put out, there's at least 1 or 2 tracks where you talking like you tough. Except maybe the kids on drug shit. But
you had a chance to show you
and
the
like
best
we give that a pass. We give that a pass. Like everybody knows that not every rapper is really living the life they rap about. It's rare that a rapper actually lives the life they rap about. We all know that. But for you to sit there and talk tough on a whole album, diss your peer, and then apologize and say that it didn't sit right with your soul and you couldn't sleep. And then he ends his monologue of an apology by saying, "Hey Dreamville, y'all fuck with Kendrick? How many of y'all think he's one of the best to ever do it? Yeah, just like I do." To make, and then like the icing on the cake of the whole situation is that he makes this apology on stage at Dreamville Fest. Like this is the festival you're hosting for your label.
Right. Corny shit, bro. It's all I as a person who like as we were talking about that PI track, he was talking about the one called one person being his homie. I was gonna say the other person being the best battle rapper that ever lived. Like that's how I think of this. It's like battle rap. I've seen so many battles where niggas be talking like people. Now shoot your mom in her face, and then they dap up afterwards. It is what it is. So like I don't take no offense to like the bars, especially like it's more like I more look at the situation like that. Because most times in rap beef, they ain't got no. I mean, in battle rap, like, they ain't got no problem with each other. They just in that little moment get into it about who actually got the
Yeah, this is a friendly competition. I'm gonna do what I do, and I'm gonna show you why I'm better. Like that's all it is. And it's like this was your opportunity to finally step out of the shadows. Mm-hmm. And like even Ak brought up a good point when he said, like, what he said in one of his tweets, he said something about, I gotta find it so I could quote it correctly, but he said something about being happy with being in third place. So he know he didn't even believe in himself when he said he's the best.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna find it right now because academics keep crying on Twitter.
All he's done is give Drake a pass.
Oh, okay. There you go. I found it already. He said, I knew J. Cole wasn't about that shit when he was getting buttered up by Drake every night on stage for being number 3, and he stayed blushing, accepting the runner-up award for years before now claiming he's the best. Nigga, he never believed it. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. I went crazy. Hack was going crazy on Twitter, bro. And then he streamed for 4 hours, spazzing.
Yeah, he was pissed and valid.
Yo, and for once, I actually stand with Act.
I just don't know, like, can he come back from this? Does he understand that this is going to affect his career?
I think yes and no. He's done for in the hood. He's done for in the streets. But a lot of his fans is white. A lot of his fans are nerds. A lot of his fans are females.
That's fair.
So, like, his core fan base supports his apology.
See.
His core fan base stands with him. The people outside his core fan base that fucked with him or like vaguely know of him, nah, this ain't rocking.
I'm just disappointed.
You're not about to put nobody else onto J. Cole ever again.
No, I just see what was the point? What was the point of you doing what was the point of you doing what you've been doing the past 18 months, if not to do this?
I bet you the next time you driving and a Cole song come on, you're gonna get upset and skip it. And it's most likely gonna be your favorite Cole song. And that's why it's gonna piss you off so much.
Oh no, I had been playing that Might Delete Later all fucking weekend. I haven't played that shit once today. I am thoroughly upset about the situation.
I listened to it out of spite, to be honest. And it was only like, and it wasn't, I didn't even listen to it out of spite. I listened to the first track out of spite. Because, look, I know you upset, you ain't listened to it all day. Go back and listen to the first track and tell me he's not talking about Kendrick the whole time.
He giving Smoke the whole album. I've heard the whole album. He giving Smoke the whole album. That's why I don't understand why you guys are apologizing.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's definitely, you can't tell me that one track is the only track directed at Kendrick. I promise you, that whole album got put together in less than a week.
He about to be out here like what's called now. At least he getting a divorce now, but about to be like Chance now. What you got to rap about? You can't talk about it. You can't talk about nothing no more. I don't want to hear you talk about nothing.
I mean, he gonna go back to talking about what he was talking about before. That's why the fall off is coming.
Take your ass back to Ghana. Go play. What accent? You gonna play your ass in Ghana? You know that nigga didn't want to rap. That nigga was in Ghana playing basketball.
So, what would you say is your favorite rap beef? Like rap, not battle rap. Like hip hop beef, mainstream rap beef. Cause I feel like I'm being disrespectful to battle rap or everything I just said before that. So
Biggie and Pac.
Huh?
Biggie and Pac.
Biggie and Pac? Okay. You old enough to have listened to all that while it was going down.
I just remember being vaguely old enough to remember when just that when Witch Call came out. Nigga, first off, fuck you, like nigga, that shit.
I'm saying, like that's what I'm saying. Like you old enough
kid,
to.
Yeah, I remember being a little kid for that when I came out. I just remember being a little kid, like yo.
Yeah, like I was so I was a little kid when Hove and Nas was beefing. But for me, it gotta be the Jada and Beans.
See, I'm not like super familiar with that one.
So they was really beefing.
I know the song though. I know Jada's song. I never heard Beans songs the other day.
So they was really beefing in real life. And the songs were fire. Like that whole battle, they was really giving each other bars. And then I gotta say, after that is anybody 50 ever beefed with.
50 and Job's one of my favorite. I said that's probably my second favorite.
That, you know what? That gotta be my favorite beef, actually. Pause.
It might be mine too, because then nobody died in that one.
That's like
a little stabby stab in there, but that was it.
What's it called? The Wagyu beef?
Yeah.
That's what that is. Like,
I remember hearing like 50s. I remember hearing 50 is the future, and that's all he was going in on was Ja.
And remember, it wasn't just 50. You had Yayo, Buck, Banks, Eminem, D12. Like, it was really like once Ja started. So 50 came at Ja. Ja responded. Well, 50 came at Ja a million times. Then Ja responded. Then then it's the whole G Unit coming for Ja.
Mm-hmm.
Then Ja comes at the whole label. And once he said something about M, it was over. This was M was at his prime. And D12 was really nice. And it was really in the hood.
D12 album was fire.
The first two albums are fire. The first one is a classic. Devil's Night is a classic. Eminem low-key another Diddy in the music studio. I had to be specific about what I meant by that, like in the studio. Low-key.
I don't know you want. I don't. Lord knows what Diddy was doing in the studio too. So I don't think.
All right, so yeah,
I know what you mean.
Let me rephrase. Low-key, Eminem was like Diddy
As an
when it came
executive,
to making music. I can't even say as an executive. Because Lord knows what he was doing now. But when it came to putting albums together, he was low-key like Diddy, because if you really think about it, there's at least 2 tracks with Eminem on every D12 album. All the singles from D12 have Eminem on them. Every 50 album that came out a part of Shady Records and Aftermath had an Eminem track on it. Eminem signed Slaughterhouse. He was on their album. He signed West Side Boogie. He was on West Side Boogie album. Like low key, anybody that ever did business with him, he got on their album and was in the music video. Yellow Wolf. I don't know if you ever listened to him. He from your neck of the woods.
Man, come on, pop my trunk.
Yo, that was my shit. Yo, Yellow Wolf was dead ass.
Box Chevy, like part 7.
Who's your favorite white rapper? Give me your top 3 favorite white rappers. If you have.
Pat Stay.
Pat Stay's a battle rapper. That don't count.
You said favorite rapper,
okay. Shout out to Pat Stay, R.I.P. He's a
That's
legend.
all I'm saying.
That's a legend right there.
Pat Stay, no. When MGK used to rap, I kind of like he wasn't bad, but
might as well say
I'd say Yellow. I'd say Yellow Wolf is probably 3rd, and then I feel like I'm missing somebody. And Macklemore, Macklemore got a couple albums that bang.
So
the first 2 Macklemore albums are kind of fire.
Yeah, I ain't gonna hold you, bro. I refuse to listen to Macklemore because I never heard of him till he won the Grammy, and I got tight because he should have never won that. It should have been Kendrick.
Never. But that album that was nominated is kind of fire.
So I never heard of him until that award, and it's like, yo, bro. Now, great. How I'm gonna say that he didn't deserve the award, and I ain't listened to the album, right? Because Good Kid, Mad City was that great of an album that nothing in the world could have topped it that year.
Yeah, I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm just telling you it's a good album.
No, I'm saying just for myself, because whoever ends up listening to this is gonna be like, how you gonna say he ain't deserve it when you just say you ain't listen to it? Because go back and listen to Good Kid, Mad City, and that's why. But anyway, the first Macklemore album I ever listened to was his last album that he dropped last year. And I was like, yo, this dude is actually nice. Let me go back and let me go back and listen. I was like, oh, he's that nice. Like everybody was talking about G-Eazy and this other dude, the curly hair dude. What's his name? That Drewski was looking at his butt in the video. He did a song with Drake. Harlow, there you go, Jack Harlow. Him. Everybody be talking about Jack Harlow and G-Eazy. That boy Macklemore, I think he named the album Benny or something like that.
Yeah.
Yo, he's dead nice, bro. But top 3 white rappers for me: Eminem, Yellow Wolf, Mac Miller. And then honorable mention, Ritz.
I don't know who that is.
He what's this dude's name? Tech Nine. He used to be signed to Tech Nine. I don't know if he still is.
I mean, okay. Also, honorable mention. I used to fuck. There's a couple, probably like 3 Action Bronson mixtapes I fuck with.
Action Bronson? He not white, bro.
What?
Nah, Action Bronson ain't white. He just looked that way.
What is he? Nothing like Jewish.
So,
He probably is, but he's valid everywhere he goes, so he's not white.
Okay, fair enough.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know what he is.
I forgot about him.
Yeah, like I don't know what he is, but that's a real one right there. I fuck with Action Bronson too. My brother used to say he can't listen to him because he sound like Raekwon, but he not as good as Raekwon.
He absolutely
sounds
sounds
like Raekwon, but not as good as Raekwon. But he sounds like more like Ghostface, not
That's
Raekwon.
what I mean. Yeah,
Because
Ghostface. That's what it was. Yeah.
remember him and Ghostface got like actually static with each other because of their shit.
No, that's what it was. Yeah, it was Ghostface. That's what it was. I'll just always be confusing Ghostface and Raekwon.
So you wasn't. See, that's where the age comes in. Nigga. I remember when Ghostface had the fucking eagle, nigga. I never forget who Ghostface is.
I think I was in kindergarten when 36 Chambers came out.
Yeah, I'm not like real big into the Woo. I just remember nigga when
Don't be
Ghostface had that
disrespectful.
fucking what?
You
I
say you're
fuck with
not
Woo
that big
songs. No,
into the
I fuck with
Woo.
the. I'm not that big into the Woo. I fuck with the Woo. I'm not listening to uh much anything else outside of that.
What 36? I mean, I respect it. I respect it. The individual projects after that is what really matters after that. Like Ghostface album, Raekwon's album, Meth's
Who do you think
album,
is the best? Yeah, like I
Meth.
have Supreme Clientele.
But I can't say who I think is the best. Is what you asked?
Yeah, well, no. Never
We're
mind.
moving on because I think that too. We're moving on because I think we both think Meth is fine.
Cause like, cause I was gonna say is Meth is my favorite, but I do think Ray is probably the best one.
No,
But see,
I think
like when you talk, so lyrically, I feel like Ray's the best one lyrically. Making music, Meth is the best one, and
yeah,
Meth got the best flow or best flows because he got wild flows. Meth was one of my favorite rappers growing up just because of his whole swag and his flows. And then that song with him and Mary. Like my moms used to blast that in the crib all the time. And music videos used to come on regular TV. There was a whole channel dedicated to hip hop and shit. And it was on regular TV. I forget what channel it was. It was like you just keep turning the knob and I'm showing my age. I was turning the knob. But you just keep turning the knob or pressing the button on the TV, and eventually you'll get to the music channel. It was just nothing but videos all day. So it was a lot of Method Man in my life. Pause. And then How High, which is one of my favorite movies of all time, especially if I'm smoking. Like, and then the Med and Ref album. Redman's another dude I fuck with heavy too. So there's a
that
lot
gets
of
snapped.
different reasons why Meth
I
is my
always,
favorite.
yeah.
Speaking of, what's your favorite stoner movie? Your favorite movie, weed related
Um,
movie, whatever you want to call it.
I would Hot Rod maybe.
Hot Rod. That's Andy Samberg.
Yeah,
Really?
it's so obnoxious.
that's why I like it. I have some more, I'm sure, like if I really, really thought about it, but like
No,
just off the top of my head,
no,
like
no. So that's like your favorite movie to watch while you high.
I don't have a particular movie.
I like to watch when I have. I like
Oh.
there's certain types of
So
movies I
is
like to
that
watch when
movie
I'm high.
about bud or like weed related? No, that's what I'm saying. Like what? Like a movie that's like weed
Stoner
related.
movie.
Yeah.
Oh,
Probably Pineapple Express.
okay.
Okay, that's mine too. That's mine too. I was just bugging. I was
Ball
like, yo,
same shit.
there's so many movies that you could have picked, and you picked that. And I was like, no slight to Hot Rod, but it's like
Not a stoner movie. I
I only
know
You meant
seen
like while
some
I'm
of it,
high.
and I only saw some of Hot Rod, and I don't remember any weed. That's why I was like, wait, what? I don't think. See, that's because you hot.
Now that type movie, they're all stoner movies to me.
Well, not yet, because but that's shit that you watch while you high. It's some stupid shit you watch when you high. That's why I
like
said, wait.
I've been it. Yeah, yeah.
That's why I re-asked the question. I'm like, wait, is that the movie you like to watch when you high? Pineapple Express is hands down my favorite stoner movie. That
yeah,
shit is hilarious. Elite comedy. After that, though, it's How High. But How High, even though it's not my favorite stoner movie, it's one of my favorite comedy movies and favorite movies in general. Just because that shit is just so hilarious. And like culturally, like at that point in time in life, bro, what was that the early 2000s? The hood was different.
Well, fuck it. That's when Hits was famous, nigga. That's why Hits is in the movie. Fuck, I Need Money.
Yo, facts. That's when he was on what BET or it was
Yeah.
BET, right?
Remember Hits in the Street? Yeah.
Yeah, yo, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, yo, I remember seeing him in the movie, and I was like, yo, that's how you going around asking questions. So that the dude that was running the school, not the dean, the his boss, the one that recruited them to Harvard, he was in everything at that point in time. Shit, Red and Meth was killing in the music industry at that time. And then like just the way they dressed, everything, the jokes, like, cause shit is all relevant to that time. Like a lot of people growing up now not gonna understand a lot of the jokes from back then or know who most of the people are in the movie. But that shit was hilarious. What? I'm gonna read you a text I just got. Bro, who is the author that be writing those black novels that have hilarious titles? I was trying to explain it to my friend who is a teacher and he doesn't believe they exist.
Anything. I don't know.
Yo, so this is the type of text message I get on a Monday night.
Mm-hmm.
This is ridiculous.
I'm aged out of those type of texts.
And it's a non-black person that sent that text. You could tell from the way I read it. Like there's clearly a non-minority. I'm not gonna expose who this person is on the air, but that's comedy. I that shit threw me off my whole game. Like I was ready to move on to the next subject, and then I saw the text and I was like, wait, what? So there was something else you mentioned that I wanted to get to before we wrap things up. I'm trying to find the text message.
Started.
Huh?
We've been talking this whole time, and this game still hasn't started.
The game you say you don't want to watch?
Nope. That's why I was hoping. I was like, cool, we'll pod through like half of it.
So watch something else, bro.
Bad person here, man.
I mean, go outside on the balcony.
It is the national championship game, so it's like hard to justify not watching it. I am a basketball player, so kind of hard to not justifying it. But the two teams have two 7-footers that can't fucking move to save their life, so like it's kind of annoying to watch.
What's your beef with Sour Diesel?
I don't have a beef with Sour Diesel.
Well, what's your beef with the way New York people treat Sour Diesel?
Because there were many other strands of weed that you guys could have been dealing with at that time that were better at that time. Like when I was out, like that were better than Sour Diesel. And no. We don't want to hear it. They didn't talking about like didn't want to entertain.
What years are we talking about? What's your time framing of this?
We like 2012.
Oh,
2013.
Oh, no. I'm with you on that. Because and a lot of those people was, to me, anybody that was on that type of time in 2012, 2013 was newbies. Those is people that wasn't smoking that long. So
this is when expansion happened, when like access to more packs happened.
Anyway, so the first time I ever heard the term sour diesel was like 2003, 2004. The first time I smoked it myself, like 2007, 2008. Bro, and I tell you, you remember those commercials back in the days, those anti-weed commercials where the little white nigga be smoking on the couch and he just like be deflated and be one with the couch. Or they be like, yo, this is your brain. And they throw the egg and they be like, this is your brain on drugs.
Brain on drugs, yeah.
Bro, that was me the first time I smoked sour. First time I smoked sour, I was stuck on stupid. I might as well have been a dope fiend. And then when I finally mustered the strength and energy to get up off that couch in my boy's crib, I went to the corner and I ordered a cheeseburger and a chicken sandwich from the chicken spot. I went back upstairs. I ate half that shit. Why he tried to pass me the blunt? I'm like, yo, you rolled another one? He said, this is the same blunt. That one fucking blunt, bro. And this is back in the days. I don't know about with you was what in LA at the in Cali at the time, you said? So it might have been different for you, bro. But out here, early 2000s, $10, $20 ain't getting you that much sour or haze. It's not. 2000 from like up until like 2012, 2013, when prices started to come down a little bit. And then story for I'm trying to find a way to word this.
It was
Bro,
bricklaying up until like 2010 for real.
People just started fucking up the game, bro. And it was like if you was able to get it for the low, you was giving out more. But up until around the time that you originally referenced with this, we was only getting like anywhere from like 0.4 to a gram the most. If you spend $10, you getting anywhere from like 0.4 to 0.5 0.5, bro. $10 is getting you 0.5. You're not getting more than that. And then $20, you probably get a gram. This early 2000s. This is right after.
I mean, I remember the $20 gram days.
So this is before. This is this is before 2013. Before 2012, 2013. Then around that time is where you pay $10 and you'll get a gram.
Yeah.
And then depending on where you go, if you're able to find the people that get it for the low, like out here in New York City, the Heights is known for is as the spot to go to.
Yeah.
So early 2000s, you was either getting regular, you was getting what people call Ari, which is just high grade regular. You was getting mango piña, or you was getting haze. And then the sour came around. And then you also gotta understand the sour that was grown in New York was stronger than the sour that people was getting everywhere else. Like people was coming to New York just to get sour and go back. That real sour, like 2012, 2013, you couldn't show me a gram of some real sour no more. From anywhere from like 2003 to like 2009, 2010, if somebody lit a blunt of sour, bro, you smelling that shit from 3 blocks away. And that shit burning your nose. That shit was so crazy. Like that shit really like that shit it burn your nose hairs when you smell that shit. That shit had its own distinct. Like nowadays, most buds smell the same. Like you can't smell bud off it. I feel like most people that smell bud and just be like, oh, this is that. Or it smell like that. Like you full of shit, bro. At this point, almost everything smells almost the same, bro. Everything either fruity or earthy nowadays. And that's it. No in between. Shit be getting sprayed with all type of shit nowadays. That sour was different, bro. Different. But around like 2012, 2013, when I started stumbling upon the silver cushions, the super silver cushions, 2009, when I got introduced to Strawberry Cough and Jack Herrera.
We got
Like,
fucking late
Memory lane over here.
Yeah, Northern Lights. Like, that's part of the reason why I fuck with Pineapple Express so much is because they reference so much shit that I smoked in real life. Like, I was smoking cross blunts with my brothers and my boys when that movie came out, bro. After that movie came out, my brother made it his mission to roll a cross blunt.
Too American.
Huh?
Too American. And I'm in the
South. I'm in the South smoking brickweed in 2011.
What you call what's brickweed for you? What does that term mean?
When that shit used to come in
The fucking compressed brick, and you have to break the brick off.
You have to break the shit and the shit start fluffing up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Flat out brickweed. Sticks and stems and that shit.
Picking out the seeds and the stems.
Yeah, awful. You smoke that shit and that shit start popping. It'd be like that. But
bro,
like,
I didn't stop smoking regular weed. That's what I was referencing. When I say regular weed, that's the type of weed I'm talking about, by the way.
So that's why when we talk about like when you want to talk about like strands and stuff, and that's why I'm like, bro, I don't care because at a certain point it's like, nigga, you weren't in no position to be picky. It's like, is it smoking? If it's smoking, we good. That's all I care about.
Yo,
so
bro.
Like, if anytime I get some weed, I'm like, is it smoking or not?
Yo, bro, I say I didn't stop smoking that type of weed till about 2012, 2013. A matter of fact, I ain't gonna hold you. It probably wasn't until about 2014.
I finally aged out of that shit. But I mean, I ain't too good. But now that shit give me a headache. So I can't do that.
So that's why I stopped smoking it, because it was like the more I was smoking, the better shit.
Right.
Like, one, the less of effect that shit would have on me. And then it started giving me a headache. Or I wouldn't even get high. It just made me want to go to sleep and take a nap. And I'm not a nigga that ever like taking naps. I fought it when I was a kid. I fight it when I'm an adult. But that shit had me knocked the fuck out.
Man,
I tried to smoke like 23 blunts on my 23rd birthday, but it was all like some nigga, the headache that shit gave me by like 19. I threw up, had to take a nap, bro.
Yo, bro, I swear to God, I think everybody that smoked before the age of 18, like, and when I say smoke, I mean like smoke, like everyday smoke, not just once in the blue smoke. I think everybody that was like a smoker by the age of 18 or maybe before, or even a little after, try to do that shit where you like smoke a certain amount of blunts for their age. And I've yet to meet a person that didn't have the same exact, like, we've all collectively had the same experience for the most part. And it's all, yo, bro, I caught the crazy headache and just tapped out. Maybe it's because we were smoking on that Reggie. Maybe. But bro, I've met a lot of people, and I've also done it with a lot of people. We're trying to smoke 20 something blunts just because it's that person's 20 something birthday, including myself, and mission still unsuccessful.
Yeah.
We've all been there. And now I'm too goddamn old, so we can't do that shit.
Yeah, I smoke 2-3 blunts. I'm good, bro. If I smoke them 2-3 blunts close together, I'm taking a nap.
Yeah, that's really gonna be a problem.
Anyway.
I guess we could wrap it there. Was there something else? Let me see.
Yeah.
We could say the top picks for next week, or the rest of the top picks.
J. Cole.
I do need to know, huh?
So J. Cole, just go ahead and do that joint album with Kirk Franklin, man. Quit playing.
Yo, I'm out of here. I'm out of here. Yo. Yeah, I really can't believe this, man, yo. Like, that shit is wild.
It was whack as fuck. He was like, that was the lamest shit I ever did. And I was like, no, nigga. This is the lamest shit you've ever done.
Yo, facts. When he singing, I forgot he even said that. He said, "Yo, this is the lamest. That was the lamest shit I did in my entire life or my entire career." He said that's the lamest shit I ever did. Nah, bro. This takes the cake without a shadow of a doubt. This is by far the lamest shit you've ever did. This is by far the lamest shit any rapper has done. And there's been a lot of lame shit throughout the years. There's been a lot of corny ass motherfuckers.
It's worse than Gunna snitching to me because I'm not a hood nigga, so it's worse than Gunna snitching.
This is not as bad as Gunna snitching, but this is worse than 6ix9ine snitching.
In a rap sense, though, like for the pure rap part of it, it's worse than Gunna snitching.
Nah, it's still not worse than Gunna snitching to me in that aspect, but it is worse than 6ix9ine snitching in that aspect.
Okay,
that's how I looked at it when you first said it. Was like as far as the rap shit goes. So like, this is not okay. This is like what Gunna did is unspeakable. 6ix9ine snitched on people that kidnapped him and extorted him. He snitched. I'm not justifying his snitching, but that's more understandable than what Gunna did.
Justifying his snitchery.
Yeah. Now, there's no justifying this bitchery.
Yeah, this is fucking.
This disgusting behavior. This is North Carolina's finest, right? North Carolina's representative.
I said something to my cousin about Cole earlier, and he sent me back a pillow fight gift.
Yo, bro. Cole, I'm sorry, bro, but I don't think I'm listening to another project ever again. I'm not sorry, but this is facts. Like I'm most likely never.
Maybe eventually I'll come back around, but I'm like, I just can't look at you the same, bro, because I don't know. I don't want to listen to you talk. Because like my whole thing is like I've been kicking it hard like the last 18 months when he's been going on these features and going crazy. I'm like, hey man, Cole rap like he's best, like he's best in the world, bro. Like Cole rap like
he has something to prove.
And then apparently not. All is for naught. He undid all 18 months of features that he did. I don't want to go. And that one he got on Yachty's is fire. And I don't even want to listen to that no more.
I ain't gonna hold you. I don't listen to nothing with Yachty on it.
No, that's the best J. Cole verse.
Hey, listen. Wayne could do a song with Yachty right now. Wayne, my favorite rapper. I'm not listening to it.
I got a bunch of songs with bullshit that with artists way worse than fucking Yachty.
Is there an artist way worse than Yachty? Who?
Yeah, bitch is worse than Yachty.
Can you name an artist way worse than Yachty?
So you don't be in the South. It's a bunch of them because they all rap like Yachty.
But like mainstream, like known artists.
No, but you can also just skip through his verse and get to J. Cole's verse and go about your day.
Nah, it's not worth it, especially not after this.
The beat is crazy, but yeah, no, never again. I'll never listen to it again.
Send me the instrumental. I'll listen to. The beat is crazy. I'll write a verse.
J. Cole need to cut his dreads. He can't go play basketball no more because I'm at his neck. If I see J. Cole on the court, I'm at his neck.
You breaking your rule?
He don't do nothing.
Nah. Your rule, you say you bring the same energy whoever you guard and bring.
Yeah. Nah,
that's it. It's over.
I'm turned. I'm pulling a muscle trying to go at J. Cole.
It's on site. J. Cole gonna fuck try to take a charge.
His shoe. All that shit.
He gonna try to take a charge.
He can't call himself a dreamer no more. Nigga, you said you couldn't sleep. You ain't even a fucking dreamer no more. Fuck out of here.
Yeah, where did you rate Cole on your all-time list before this?
All time. He wouldn't even he wouldn't make my 20.
Okay, so where did you rank him like current?
Current, I had him
active.
Third. Bro,
He
my
had him
bad. Right
third
now,
active.
active last week. I had him number one because the way he'd been rapping last year, he's been rapping the best the last year and a half. So I had him one until 12 hours ago. Now he's 17 at least.
Yo, one thing that I gotta
To me
give him
now.
though, one thing I gotta give him, I'm about to say he was fake speaking facts. When he said if he didn't diss him, that nobody would be talking about Kendrick, that's a fact. If Kendrick wasn't on that verse, even if he was, if Kendrick didn't come at Drake and Cole on that verse, if he didn't come at anybody on that verse, we wouldn't be talking about Kendrick. And we tied the game up against those bum ass Braves.
Two things can come out of this.
Drake can step up, and nothing bad that happens to Drake now is Drake can lose now, and it's still a win because he fought back. He didn't bitch up. So all Drake has to do is stand on his two, and he's good. But if I'm Kendrick, I'm dissing Cole tomorrow again.
All right, let me ask you this: who who's worse, J. Cole clapping back and then apologizing, or Papa Doc choking?
J. Cole apologizing.
Huh?
J. Cole apologizing.
Is worse than Papa Doc choking. You heard it here first.
Yeah, it's popping out. He said,
His parents had to ruin the marriage.
he went back home. Safe environment.
Yeah, like he had no response. Like he there was nothing
About the
for him
Ville,
to
I don't
say.
want to hear about how crazy these Ville streets are. I don't want to hear none of this shit. Don't tell me about how crazy they are. Fayetteville. You ain't.
So is Cole now Papa Doc?
No, Cole is a nigga in a white suit. Just
Blah, 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 but he's not doing anything.
Is he him or is he the first one then?
first nigga, man.
No, because that one was that's Lotto. That's the second dude.
He's
The
Lotto,
first
bro.
one, lickety split.
Nah, he Lotto, bro.
He just said when he came at Lotto, lickety split in the crowd. So I'm gonna
Yeah.
fuck you up.
Everything he been doing
For the last 6 months, about 18 months, is Lotto working out. And he got up there, nigga, and just talking blah 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 blah. Blah.
He said, how many blah, how many blah, blah. I ain't hear words you said. Blah. Is that a tank top or a new bra? Hey, look, Snoop Dogg has got a fucking boob job. Yeah, he bodied her. Didn't you listen to the last round, meathead? Pay attention. You're saying the same shit that he said. I'ma fuck you up. Nah, that battle was fire. I ain't gonna hold he typed body M in that verse too.
Yeah.
He said, I think you better leave it to Bieber. Yeah, I hate Cole right now. Eventually I'll get over it, but I still won't listen to his music. I mean, I ain't gonna hold you. I stopped listening to Meek for a long time after he lost to Drake. I say, yo, you got bodied by a singer, nigga. I can't listen to you no more, bro.
Meeks are going J. Cole at this point.
Nah, Mook Mill's off the rotation. He's out of rotation. Meek Mill's out of rotation.
Until he is cleared, but riddle me this: who got more classic albums, Meek or J. Cole?
Depends who you ask.
Meek got more.
Well, you asking me, I say Meek. But it depends on who you ask. Because remember, Cole got a different fan base. Meek got the hood. Even his female fans are from the hood. And then he got the Democrats.
I can say
You don't even take Meek albums out of it. You just put Dream Chasers and Dream Chaser mixtapes in there. He got better albums than Cole.
Nah, for a fact. But again, it depends who you ask, because
He is behind Meek fucking Mill now. Allegations and all.
I mean,
Meek can beat you.
Meek can beat these
no, he
allegations.
can't.
J. Cole
He
can't
can't.
beat this shit.
Me cannot beat these allegations. No, he cannot. This is not. This is not his appeal for his parole sentences. This is different. He's not beating this. Pause. He was beating something, but it ain't these allegations. Cole, but even before this, if you ask 10 people who's better, Meek or Cole, you're gonna get a different answer from at least 5 of them.
No, I think everybody would pick I think everybody would
pick Cole, but then you
everybody would pick Cole, but then when you think about it like album for album, uh Meek actually has better albums. Meek has more like Meek don't really have
He
a
got
bad
more
album.
hits. He got more hits for sure.
And he don't really have a bad album.
Meek got more, but see, here's the thing. Meek's albums stand out more, but he got more skips.
Yeah, but they're still better. Like I said, like we can really break that down. I'm
It's
saying
because
championships.
those hits be different. Because those hits be different. But when you talk about just the mixtapes, that's when like when you talk about like, can you name a J. Cole song better than Tony's Story?
no.
You can't name a J. Cole song better than Blue Notes.
But you can't name a J. Cole project better than Good Kid, Mad City either, or Section 80.
But what I'm saying is, you're talking about top spots now. I'm saying this nigga ain't even better than Meek no more after
Oh,
this bullshit he
that was just mentally. I was back in that conversation last week where you was talking about J. Cole. It could hold his own against Kendrick, and he could beat Kendrick. I was stuck in the past for a second. I looked at my background. I was like, "You saying
look at.
this, but you had the nerve
I
to
need a
say
piece of paper so I can wave a white flag. I'm trying to find something.
it."
Like, bro, like nigga, like no,
You need
I'm
some
not trying.
bounty, my brother.
I'm not here trying to die. I went down that lie. He got it. He got it. He got it.
Nigga don't even call him J. Cole no more.
Even without
Jermaine's
this
called.
apology, though, you said even without this apology, like album for album, Meek got a better catalog, right?
If you think about it,
So then how you gonna say that he on the same level as Kendrick?
he rap better than me though. I'm not saying we was talking about the music, but he raps better than me. He raps way better than me.
But again, like, see, now that's what I was getting at before. It depends who you ask.
Yeah, but like I and we ain't gonna say it on this
Because
half of it. But I just say like I don't think that who the best rappers in the world are the people who make the most money and have the best albums.
no. Forget about money. I'm talking about talent and quality of music.
None of the niggas are the best 3 rappers in the world to me. Because you don't think Kendrick really raps better than Jadakiss or some shit like
Yes,
that.
I
Like,
do.
do you think? I don't think
I
none of them
do.
niggas. I don't think none of them rap better than Black Thought.
I think a lot of people rap better than Jadakiss.
I think none of them rap better than Black Thought.
I think Black Thought
Don't count.
No. I'm not saying he don't count. I think Kendrick could fuck with Black Thought. I'm not saying he's better than Black Thought. But I think Kendrick is the only one that could hold his own. Like Black Thought is not smoking Kendrick. If they get on the track together, he's not smoking him.
But what I'm saying is there are people like Jay still. I still think Jay rap better.
Bro, which one of them is better than Royce the 5'9"?
That's what I'm saying though. Like there are niggas that are like that are that level.
But
that level.
What's crazy is that people say J. Cole's in the big 3, but for the last 5 years, I've been hearing people call him Jay Snore and calling him boring, and Jay Snooze. Like I hear it all the time how he's boring and like he's cool, but nothing stands out. Like he's not that good, or he makes music for nerds, or J. Cole fans think you got to be smart to understand his lyrics. With nah, he's just trash. It's like I never really understood the big 3 comments recently. Like
Right. I just think there's a difference in big three, like
Maybe it's
who raps
because
what.
maybe it's because I'm around a bunch of hood dudes all the time. Cause it's like I said, like depending on who you ask. Cause you ask somebody from downtown Manhattan, they probably gonna tell you cold. You
Right.
ask somebody in the hood, they probably gonna tell you they both trash.
But like I said, who's the best rapper and who raps the best? Two different things to me.
No, to me, who's the best rapper and who's the raps the best is the same thing. Who's the
To
better
me,
artist and who's the better rapper? Two different things to me.
that's where it is. Because like you're talking about who like big three. When you talking big three, you talking big three artists, and I'm
Like when
talking
you say who's who the best artist is Drake. Drake is the number one artist
yes.
in the
What I'm
hip.
saying though, but if we're talking about who's the best rapper, the niggas aren't even in my top 10 of who the best rappers are. To
Only
me,
mainstream. No,
that's what I'm saying.
Kendrick gotta be in top 10.
Yeah, if I really thought about it, he'd probably make my 10. But like I said, I think it's Royce and Black Thought the niggas that come out. Like, no,
Yeah, and as
it's
much
levels
as
to that.
people don't want to admit it, Eminem.
Yeah,
As
on the
much
pure
as people
lyrical miracle, on some lyrical miracle shit. Yeah, he's the best at rhyming words. He rap like those niggas that rap better than Eminem, but Eminem's the best at rhyming words.
yeah. But I guess we could wrap it up there.
And M's favorite rapper is Redman.
Redman is another dude though. Like Redman
So,
is slept on. Redman
so
is
I'm just
slept on.
there's a combo for another day. Like I said, we can go deep on it,
Yeah.
but I'm just saying the pause. But
We
yeah,
could have a whole conversation of just about lyrical rappers. We could definitely go into a deep dive about this. See, like these are the conversations that I've wanted to talk about in the past, but due to my
yeah,
complexion, the
yeah.
public is not gonna respect my opinion unless I'm with someone
Correct.
of darker, well, of
Correct.
a more melanin rich person.
And so like that, and then like even to those things like I just because I've heard him rap and then I hear him battle rap people. Like I think when it comes to like music, like rap brain, like Daylight's rap brain is probably better than damn near most people's too. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like way he can act, what's going on in his like the way he raps is the way he raps. But
You
the fact
said
that he put
Daylight?
the way Daylight put words together and can like
Daylight is one of the most creative lyricists I've ever heard in my life.
like
He's up there. That's a conversation for another day, but we can end it here. J. Cole a bitch. He's probably getting a diaper change right now. And I mean, it is what it is. We'll be back in a couple of days to talk Shogun. And we gotta find time to talk more about these rappers.
tap in with it.